What up, guys? What up? What up? What the F is up? It's Gucci Mana G. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's drop that a little bit. I need a haircut like Guru. Talking some UFC 314. If you guys are watching this back, drop a little comment. I'll try and make this short. We'll see how this goes. What's goody, Andrew? What's goody? Supposed to quit? Here I am smoking. May God be with me. Blaze up. Try not to. Try not to. We're gonna let some more people join the live, and we'll start talking about 314 a little bit. I was gonna drop a prediction video today, but I might have to wait till tomorrow. We'll see. I think tomorrow feels like the better day. I was gonna drop one today, but you know, we can talk about the card, talk about like my picks, and then tomorrow we'll dive in. That's the plan. I was watching a little bit of Patty's interview on the Delk Boys stuff, and it seemed he's pretty locked in, bro. He's like, the only way this guy beats me is if he clips me by accident. Bink. That's the only way. He said Patty's gonna leg kick him. I hope Patty tucks that chin though. Jesus. Patty gotta tuck that. Prelims are a little weak. The main card is absolutely fire. I wish we still had Protez on there, but great card. We need one for show. No, yeah, 100%. I'm definitely dropping a prediction video. Enough bad ones lately. I feel so confident in my picks too. It's horrendous. I feel so confident. The Yair fight is kind of tough. I am going Yair. I'm going Sean Woodson, Chase Hooper, Juicy J, my guy Arosa. I'm gonna go with, I think I'm going back to Lopez, guys. I think I'm back to Lopez. I got Patty. I got Gene Silva. Even prelims are bangers. There's some eye ones. The first like couple ones are pretty. I don't care about. I don't really care about the Sumadarji one. His fights are always exciting though. Sumadarji's aight. I don't care about the girls fight. The Reyes fight's interesting. I'm going Krylov, guys. I'm not going Reyes. I want Reyes to win, but I don't think he does. Who am I missing? I'm going Tricoli. I feel like I'm missing one more. Everybody should dominate. Everybody should dominate. Hit the likes, facts. Everybody should dominate. Miller versus Hooper? Yeah, I'm going Chase Hooper. Man, if Miller wins that, I will be very shocked. The good thing is Vegas taught me a lesson. It taught me, like, don't overlook Bryce Mitchell. I hate Bryce Mitchell, but don't overlook him. He could just lay and pray. We saw that. Sabatini didn't lay and pray. He was actually throwing hammers. But we could get, like, a Finney type thing going on. Chase Hooper's, Bryce Mitchell's pretty nasty on the ground, bro. You know, some weirdo shit. Bryce wins, man. I'm going Gene Silva, but it's scary. Same thing with Chandler, bro. Chandler and Patty. Like, don't overlook Chandler. Same thing with Volk. Don't overlook Volk. Scary fights. But I like my picks. I like my picks make sense. I watched some other prediction videos and they got the same thing, so I'm like, shh. Someone's gonna bait. I don't know who it is, but somebody. And nobody's on here. Fire. If it goes to the ground, Silva's done. Yeah, bro. But what if he keeps getting up? What if he keeps getting up? And then Bryce is kind of... Bryce did look good against Dan Ige, but that's Dan Ige, bro. Dan Ige is not bad. He's just... He looks good against, like, Andre Fili. I got notification. Bet. We'll see how many people join this. If it's only just a few people, we'll end this in like 15, 20 minutes, something like that. I just wanted to come on here. I'll talk about the card a little bit. Volkan Lopez, bro. The thing that scares me about Lopez is it's a 5-rounder. Paddy and Chandler's a 5-rounder too. I just found that out. Paddy and Chandler's a 5-rounder. That's pretty crazy. Thought it was 3. Again, I would love to see Dominic Reyes win. It's just an uphill battle for sure. I feel like that chin's going to get checked again. Bink. So I got starched by Ryan Spann. Yeah, Peeps overing Volkan Chandler. Yeah. It's a tough one. My most excited fight of that card is probably going to be the one I'm most excited for. I'm going to rephrase that. It's got to be the Gene Silva and Bryce Mitchell. PMBBL. I don't know what the hell that is, but I bet. I don't know what that is, but sign me up. What's goody, guys? What's goody? What's goody? What's that? I don't even know what flag that is. It's the Irish colors, but there's the thing in the middle. I don't know what's going on here. Facts. Translate. Translate for the gang, guys. If you guys like UFC, check out my channel. You need rebranding? I do, because everybody calls me Parlay Princess. You got Pitbull? Sheesh. Yeah, that's a close fight, guys. I'm going Yair. He's got a crazy reach advantage. Same with Sumo Darji. Sumo Darji's got an 8-inch reach advantage, I think. That's pretty nasty. It's pretty nasty. Let's get some likes in here, guys. Let's like the video a little bit. Parlay Prince. It's like AJ. You know how AJ has MMA experts, but it's only one person? It's because we're all princes. It's not just me. Yair quits when it gets tough. I'm scared for Pitbull's grappling too, bro. New profile photo as well? Absolutely not. That's the one thing I'm not changing. My head is going to be forever photoshopped on fighters' bodies. Forever. Next year, we're doing Charles Oliveira. Like it up. They're free boys. Facts. That's a fact. Imagine I charged. If you want to like the video, it's 50 cents. Yair. And you look on paper, Yair like beat Ortega. No, he didn't. Ortega hurt himself. At least Photoshop it on a fight. Nah, I kind of like the shitty Photoshop. I like how I just winged it. Sorry, guys. I'm sticking to like the shitty graphics. Hence why I'm live vertical. Like you knocking out Gaethje. That would be funny. That would be funny. I'll smoke a little bit even though I shouldn't be. I got Paradox. Hi, bro. What up? What up, guys? What up? I back. Trust me, I back Anderson Silva. I back. Yeah, that's mad funny. Anderson Silva. One of the I should Photoshop my... Nah, because people won't know whose body that is. They need to have tattoos so people know. It started because... There's this big-ass R&B singer. His name is Capella Gray. I was beefing with Capella Gray because he owed me money for a shoot. It was like $300. And I made the Conor McGregor thing. I put my face on Conor McGregor's body because I was calling myself Cameron McGregor. And I wouldn't stop bullying him on social media. I'm like, pay me, you bitch. And so I would use the Conor McGregor Photoshop face thing. That was like my face on my videography page. So if you guys know Capella Gray, he owed me 300. I'm very excited for back. Jesus. Leo, what's up, Leo? Anderson Silva, GFL, imagine. Where are you from? I'm over here in New York. I live in New York. What do you think about rematch? What rematch? Is it O'Malley and Merab? What are we talking here? My guy Swifty Key said, you betting Mitchell versus Gene? I am, bro. I'm going to try and sweep the card. All my picks make sense. But this Vegas card taught me that Mitchell could get it done. This Vegas card taught me that these wrestler grapplers are demons. By demons, I mean pussies. Oh my God, is Nate versus... Oh my God, is Nate Diaz versus Conor McDrugs? I'll tell you all my picks right now. I'm gonna drop my prediction video tomorrow so you can see why I'm picking them. But my picks right now are Gene Silva. I'm praying he's been practicing some grappling. It scares me because Bryce Mitchell wanted this fight. It's not like they just threw him to Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell's not gonna want to fight this demon. You from New York? How come you don't have the accent? Yo. You mad off beat, son? I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. I believe in Mitchell. That's fair. At first, I was calling people idiots. I'm like, you want Bryce Mitchell to win? But after this Vegas card, I'm like, all right, Bryce has a chance. I'm going Gene Silva. I'm going Lopez. I'm going Yair. I'm going Patty. I'm going Juicy J. I'm not looking at a screen. This is off the dome, okay? That means I'm locked in. I'm going Juicy J. I'm going Woodson. I'm going Chase Hooper. What's the girl's fight name? I'm going with the girl who's a favorite. I forgot her name. I'm going Tricoli. I might go Suma Darji because the reach advantage is crazy. I want Bryce Mitchell to win for Jesus. All right, you're getting timed out. No, I'm kidding. But guys, all right, we can play that game, Bryce Mitchell for Jesus, but what happens if he loses? There has to be what's the side thing if he loses? It's what Jesus wanted. Like, there has to be a one side and another. What's the other side? Bro, you really think Lopez gonna land those sloppy hooks? Yes. Volk by murder, my guy, 4th round, ground and pound TKO. I might pick flip, bro. That's the hardest one for me to decide. And Nina Drama did an interview with Lopez, which means the curse has been activated. That's the hardest one for me to pick. That and Yair and Pitbull. Tough. Do not ride with Lopez, bro. That's fair. I got Gene Silva, Pitbull, Chandler. Oh, yeah, the Krylov fight. I'm going Krylov. I knew I missed one. Oh, yeah, and the Jan fight versus Jandaroba. I'm fading Jan, guys. I think Jan's going to get taken down. Following Jesus doesn't mean you get everything you want. It's keeping the faith over any situation. Damn it. I hate how you get like a good comeback for that. Fuck. I picked Taporia to KO Volk, but Lopez ain't got the sauce. Got you. People are gonna pick Woodson automatically, but thinking about it, and there is a huge hand speed difference. But he looks like an alien, bro. This guy's not from this world. I am a sucker this card for people that have reach advantage. I'm not gonna lie. The Suma Darji one scares me. Yair scares me, and then Woodson because they all got a crazy reach advantage. I'm a psychopath too. I think Woodson could give Taporia problems. I'm a piece of shit. Bryce W. It's fair, guys. I'm gonna stop dogging Bryce. Especially if he wins, bro. I'm cooked. If Bryce wins, I'm fucking cooked. I've been talking so much shit. I think Pitbull's a lock too. Damn. T-Swizz, you gave me the worst parlay ever. I don't want to hear it, bro. You went 0 for 3 on your 3-leg. I don't want to hear it. You owe me 18. It's funny because I posted that parlay on my Instagram. I'm like, guys, this is what I got. Let's get it. Psych! If they took the opposite of my picks, they would have won money. You should have faded me. Jandaroba ain't a wrestler like Wei Lee. It's a 3-rounder. I got Jan. Damn. Woodson about to get knocked out. Damn. I thought my picks were good. You ain't lying last week. Don't count, though. Am I the only one that thinks Victor Henry would be a tough matchup for Merab? Yes. Fade him. Hey, as shitty as the card was, I only lost $50. I don't know how I did that. But I gotta stop donating to DraftKings. I'm doing way too many donations. Like, here's your allowance for the week. So we gotta spank him this week, guys. Let's go Hooper. Yeah, Hooper's gotta get it done, bro. That's another one with a crazy reach advantage, I think. I know he's definitely got a height advantage. A year versus Pitbull doesn't get enough shine. That's an absolute dog fight. Or not 100%, bro. Wasn't Pitbull the champion in whatever organization? Was it Bellator? Didn't he have the belt and just like now he doesn't have it? Hooper's 100% gonna win. What I'm trying to say is Pitbull didn't lose the belt. He just dipped. Yeah, Hooper's gotta win, bro. It's not even worth a sprinkle on Jim Miller. You can't even bet Jim Miller plus 3.5 because I expect a finish from Chase Hooper. His ground game is disgusting. This guy did Borshov dirty, but Borshov is pretty horrible now for whatever reason. It happens. Borshov used to be my geyser, bro. Tricoli should be free money, right? Can we agree Tricoli is free money? Mitraposo, yeah, that one's tough, guys. Because I haven't seen enough from Mitraposo. I was at the Sumo Darji fight. I was at that live. Sumo Darji versus Matt Schnell. Crazy. That was a banger. Every time he threw an elbow on Matt Schnell's face, I was like, oh my God. Matt Schnell would be like, and I think he hit him with a straight right and knocked him. Then got the sub. Guy went to sleep. Sumo Darji, like my pick would be Mitraposo. It's just I feel like he's got an 8-inch reach advantage. Sumo Darji, like he lost unanimous decision to Charles Johnson, but he was doing something in there. It's tough. That fight, I wouldn't really. I'm gonna try not to really bet on that one. Sumo Darji, Mitraposo. That and the girls fight. Like the girls fight should be set in stone. I can't remember her name, bro. Is it Knutson? I can't remember. Finney versus Hooper. Going Hooper, guys. Bryce for me, Juice. And everybody's got Bryce. Shit. Anybody here got Gene Silva? Anyone? Please? Nobody got Gene Silva? Fighting nerds, remember? Pitbull, Volk, Reyes, lock parlay? Absolutely not, bro. Reyes cannot go in a lock parlay. Don't do this. It's worth the sprinkle of like $1, but Reyes is not a lock. That's a Hail Mary parlay. Ryan got Gene Silva. It's just me and you, Ryan. Let's get it. I think every YouTuber I've seen so far has picked Gene Silva, which scares me. Andrew, that one Chandler versus Pad, then Yair versus Pitt. Can't wait, brother. Word. The main card is so savage. Oh my God. Gene will beat Bryce, but Prates ain't beating Gary. Damn. It's like that. Bryce want to knock his goofy glasses. We get a second press conference. That's kind of interesting. They better not make it just like the main and co-main. They better not do that. I need this again, bro. We can all agree Gene Silva went a little autistic at the last one, but I need to see a part 2. I'm going to be pissed. I can see this coming a mile away. They do a press conference and Gene Silva's like trying to be friends with him now. He goes in the mic, Bryce, I'm sorry. I respect you, my brother. I can see that 100%. I'm going to be like, Don't bring the globe, but don't bring the friendship either. We're past that. And Bryce, you're talking to a demon. Don't let him even look you in the fucking eyes. Mitchell by Twister, that's my fear, bro. Is Mitchell's nasty with these random ass like submissions, bro. John Shea, what's good? What's Prey? Guys, it's worth betting on 100%. I'm definitely putting Bryce Mitchell in some parlays. You can just put him money line too. The money line's so demon. You don't got to worry about sub points. But hey, you'll definitely see Bryce Mitchell sub in something. $1. You put that paired up with like anything. All right, it's like April and it's still freezing out. Let's speed this up. This is getting ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous, eh? All right, so we talked about Gene Silva. Oh, yeah, Dumas, bro. I didn't even talk about that shit. Dumas is an underdog versus McHale and Jacek. I don't like it, though. I like McHale, bro. I am going Sean Woodson. It's a fact, guys. Get some likes in here. If I answered your question, you got to hit the like. Those are the rules. Anything good on the prelims? There's some good fights, yeah. The prelims aren't demon. The main card is like demon, though. I'm going Woodson. I don't know. I think he's growing into himself, bro. And Dan Ige has some great performances, but then also doesn't. It's like Dan Ige, you kind of have to bank on him knocking him out. And if he doesn't, he's going to lose. Like, that's not 100% true, but that's kind of how I feel about it. And the Dumas fight, bro, I'm just not high on either guy, but I'm a little bit higher on McHale. Dumas is just like, I look like I'm 6'7". I'm 5'9", guys. Let me like get back to reality. I look like I'm like, I can barely fit in this room. So have you got all your locks in already? Those are my picks right there. When is Buckley's next fight? I don't know. It's a good question. Excited to see that, though. Can't trust he to get the KO, staying away from that fight. Facts. Ige got the puncher's chance. Woodson built like Herbert. Bro, I know. I faded Woodson against Padilla. I was like, bro, Padilla's got this in the bag. You know, I'm not just banking it off that fight, but that just kind of shows you. I feel like Woodson's about to pull off some like Charles Johnson shit. Just going like a 5-fight winning streak. 3. My guy Ige, 5'9" and built like a heavyweight DC. Chill. I'm built like a 205er, which is not good. You got to get down to, bro. There's no way I can walk around anything less than 185. There's just no way. There's no way. If I can get to 185, but I'm not going below that. I need that knockout power still. Bink. I'm undefeated. I've never knocked anybody out. 50K Dan Ige. Padilla like Ige? Nah, Padilla's not like Ige at all. Ige probably has better fight IQ. Hits harder. Can bob and weave better than Padilla. He's got some takedown ability too. Kevin Gastelum with 205. Basically, bro, that's the sad part. At one time I said some shit. I'm like, I'm built like Kevin Gastelum. Shashwat was like, bro, you saying you're built like Kevin Gastelum is an insult to Kevin Gastelum. I'm like, damn, I'm that fat. Kelvin gastric bypass. Miller and Hooper, I like both. I love Jim Miller, bro. I usually bet Jim Miller. He's fucking doggy, but this fight, I can't do it, bro. Hooper's such a likable guy. Facts. He wasn't at first. He kept getting pinged up. This guy was getting knocked. Like, he was the best thing to fade ever. Like, whoever he was fighting, you bet the other guy KO. And that's where I made the mistake against Borshev. I'm like, all right, here we go. Borshev KO. Say it. This guy landed 2 significant strikes. Borshev had a second head. He had like a lump this big on his dome piece. There you go. That's some New York shit, Juice Man. Dome piece. Who says dome piece? Nobody. Come on. Hooper, keep it on the feet and win decision. I hope not. Hooper better get some takedowns. That's the thing. Hooper could surprise us and get some punches in there. Hooper's striking is really improved. Yeah, he's only like 24, 25. The age difference in that fight is crazy. I think Miller's 41 and Chase Hooper's 25. The speed should be like, the power is on Miller, but the speed should be on Chase Hooper day and night. I've never been more confident in a pick, and it's Gary winning against Prates. Damn. I'm so biased, guys. I love the fighting nerds. It's like you bet fighting nerds KO until further notice. Once they bait, I'll stop doing it. O'Malley ducked me on the regional scene in Montana. Same age, same height, same weight. I wanted that fight so bad. Almost got to be his first matchup on Contender Series, but blew my knee. Damn, T-Swizz, you're like that, bro? I just got boxing gloves in here as a joke. Damn. T-Swizz is like that? Jim could be his dad, bro, literally. On God. I would want Miller to win a bit more, I guess. Who do I want to win more? Bro, I love Jim Miller. I don't like watching him lose, but I think he's going to lose this. Jim could be... I already read that. Patty? Yeah, I'm going Patty, guys. It's basically the same reason I'm fading Dan Ige. Like, Chandler, although he does have good takedown ability, takedown defense, kind of. Not really, actually. Never mind. He has horrible takedown defense. But he does have takedown ability, but that's not going to work against Patty. If he shoots for takedowns, you're an idiot. So, Chandler, he's got the puncher's chance like he did against Dan Hooker, but that's really all I see, bro. Patty's got more ways to win. Patty's chin is suspect. I can't get knocked out. I'm a scouser. I can't do an accent. But, bro, your chin is way too high, gang. Donnie O'Sally is ducking me. Word. Now that's true. You got Chandler? That's fair, bro. That's some shit where I might put on a parlay. I might put Bryce Mitchell sub, Chandler KO. Say a prayer. It's a 5-rounder, too. It's a 5-rounder. I don't know if you guys knew that. I just found that out. Chandler and Patty's 5. Haley versus Nora. Yeah, I got Nora heavy, bro. If Haley even wins a round, I'll be so shocked. Don't bet the house because I said that, but... Who remembers when Josh Emmett told us to bet the house on him? Josh Emmett. I'm an underdog? Bet the house. I'm homeless. Yeah, I'm going Nora heavy, bro. Patty, me not gonna lose. Chandler is scary in the first round. Super intense. No, that's very true. I was there live for that too. Chandler and Poirier. The first, 3 minutes, Chandler was working Poirier. Then the last 2 minutes, Poirier was working Chandler. That last elbow he threw before the first round ended, the crowd went in fucking... I never heard an arena so loud, bro. Everybody was like, oh! Shit was crazy. The main event was Izzy and Pereira when Pereira took Izzy's belt. That fight was so quiet because for 3 or 4 rounds, you're watching just this super technical kickboxing battle. But for Chandler and Poirier, people were losing their minds. Anything can happen. Bryce Mitchell is not going to win, and I think Chandler is beating Patty for sure. Damn. I'm going Gene Silva, and I'm going Patty. I'm not the highest on Patty. I'm just definitely, not high at all on Chandler. He could cheat his way to a victory, though. Volk versus Lopez. Man, I pick flipped 4 times. I don't know what to say, guys. I pick flip 3 times. I said Lopez, then I said, nah, I'm going Volk. And now I'm saying Lopez again. But let's wait for the prediction video, because I'm going to, like, sit in a dark room butt naked for 10 minutes and think about that fight. I'm just going to lay on the ground like this. I'm going to really envision that fight in my head. That's how I bet. I don't bet on odds. I bet, like, I close my eyes, and I try and envision this fight happening. Jan versus Verna. I want Verna to win. I want Jan to win, but I think Verna wins, bro. Maybe I'm going to watch her last fight back, but I'm pretty sure she's going to get takedowns on Jan. Jan looked good against Tabitha Ritchie, but Tabitha Ritchie always, like, spazzes out when she's getting punched in the face. Like, she doesn't know what to do. She starts shooting panic takedowns. But it is a tough fight to predict because Verna's so bad standing and Jan is so bad on the ground. It's like, shit. And as we saw last week, the grapplers have been winning these fights. I got Volk. That's fair, bro. I want Volk to win. Actually, I don't know. I like both guys. I'm scared Volk is about to pull a Izzy. I don't know if you guys had Izzy over Imavov. I did not. I actually hit a parlay that night, just saying. But same camps. Butt naked with socks on. No socks, but shoes. Khabib versus Islam. I'm going with the sensei, Khabib. We've seen Islam, like, struggle more than we've seen Khabib. Khabib, like, never struggled. Ever. If my live stream freezes, it's because someone just called me. Sorry, guys. Poatan lost recently. He did. He lost to Magomed horrendously. Threw 14 head strikes in a 25-minute fight. Hot take, pick his Pitbull. I see a lot of people going Pitbull, guys. And there it is. I knew I was going to freeze. Can you guys still hear me? Sorry. I knew it was going to freeze. Just say yes or no if you can hear me. Yes, you can hear me. Fire. Lopez got plenty of time in this game. I cannot see a savage like Volk go out like this. Reminding with the OG. That's fair, guys. Bro, you might see my prediction video. I pick Volk. I'm about to dive in. Don't worry. I was gonna record my prediction video today, but I'm like, nah. I gotta tighten this up. That's the only one I'm having trouble with, really. Is that one? And probably Ige and Woodson. That's really it. Everything else, I'm sticking with it. Topuria versus Oliveira. That'd be crazy, bro. I'd probably go Topuria. Sorry, Oliveira. I love you. UFC finally coming back to ATL. Hopefully they put Oliveira versus Topuria as the main. Would be filthy. That's crazy. They gotta announce this soon, guys. Like, just give us the Topuria news. Maybe they give it to us this weekend. What else are you looking forward to for 314? Like, what do you not want to miss fights? Anything in the main event. I don't want to miss Dominic Reyes fight. That's really it. From Dominic Reyes on, I can't miss it. I'm not gonna miss anything, but I don't really care for the Gore fight with the guillotine. Nah, bro. Tricoli is so demon. Did you see what he just did to Poteria? No, I'm kidding. Poteria's horrible. I do like Poteria. I feel bad. Like when I forgot his name already. You get it. It's like when Matt Schnell loses. I'm like, Matt Schnell and Song Hu Choi. I feel bad when they lose. I'm like, Topuria, Olives, too open for that alien-like power. Exactly, bro. I love Oliveira. Like, if I were to get a poster, it'd be Oliveira. But He's losing that one. So Ilya versus Oliveira is a for real leaked type information, right? I don't know. I've never heard that in my life. What up, P? What up, chat? What up? What up, gangly? Islam knows he takes his soul. Islam's striking is so sloppy when under pressure. Topuria would catch a body. Damn. Yeah, in that, I don't know why I'm saying damn. In that fight, I'm going Ilya too. It's for that reason. I think he can stay with him on the ground, and striking wise, it should be night and day. Get him against the cage, pull that body head. Bing, bing, hink. Pull that again. Why not? See you at the top. That's why Chandler can't win, because he's supposed to shout out McGregor or call out McGregor. Bro, it's over, bro. They still have odds for Dan Hooker and McGregor on DraftKings. Should I bet it? I'm going to end this live, guys, in 5 minutes. Just a heads up. 5 minutes, I'm going to end the live, and then tomorrow we'll be back. Full prediction video. Nice and short and quick. I don't feel like diving into each fight specifically, like hardcore. This won't be an hour. This will be a 30-minute banger. I'll find my favorite underdog. Do I have an underdog pick of the week? I think I'm only picking favorites, really. Maybe Jandaroba? No, I think she's a favorite, too. Damn, I got all favorites. Fuck. How does that work? Chandler's an entertainer. I don't think he cares about a win much anymore. Yeah. He hits hard. He hits like a motherfreaka. And if there's anyone that could knock Patty out, it's Chandler. But peace, Juice, peace. I'll be out here soon. If there's anyone that can knock Patty's chin in the air, Chandler. Bink. I'm cooked for a 3-legger. Need to come back from last weekend. No, yeah. Last weekend I did horrible. But unless you straight betted, if you were parlaying stuff, you're going to lose, bro. I'm sure everyone and their mother had burrito, at least money line in a parlay. Like, what can you do with that, bro? I would have thought Valentin ends no distance. I would have thought Demopoulos wins 1 round plus 3.5. Sheesh. What about Tapturo? I don't know. I think he's a demon. I don't know who he's fighting next, but if he fights Oliveira or Islam, I think he wins. Jan going to win. I'm fading Reyes. Yeah, I'm fading Reyes too. Phone call. I'm gonna end this live now, guys. It's gonna freeze anyways. If I see Brito, I'm gonna body kick him. Facts, bro. Horrendous. If Volk loses, you think retiring? Possibly, bro. All right, guys, enjoy the day. We'll be back tomorrow. Prediction video.